And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes!
All right, Ewoks. No, not Ewoks. What are they? Fan people. Fan people.
Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, welcome to Giants Sports Talk Live post-game, Game 4. Giants, D-backs, Giants were able to manage the split. Robbie Ray goes the distance. Yes, and he went the distance. Goes 9 innings, only gives up 2 runs, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, saves the freaking bullpen. And look, bullpen's going to be nice and fresh going into Sacramento, but what a performance by Robbie Ray, man. That is just awesome. And, you know, that's a shot in the arm for the Giants. And look, the lineup went out there and backed him up. Glenn, 12 hits, 7 runs. What'd you think, man?
Combination of both offense, defense. It starts your bats come out of the gate early tonight. Got some run support for a pitcher, which is something I haven't seen in a long time. And the other thing is defensively, where does your defense start with your pitcher? The guy never gave up more than 15 pitches in an inning until he got to the 9th.
Right. Oh, efficient.
So, yes, the defense, efficiency from and we've come to maybe to a fault. Expect nothing less from Robbie Ray. Meanwhile, the bats were on it. Somebody's in there saying, "Oh, where's the I told you so?" I mean, hey, Eric, we got a sweep, and we haven't been red hot as of late. I'm not overly excited, but we won 2. We got a split. You know what? You got to take it. I would have seen a win in this series in the cards before it started, but we'll take the split.
Yeah, take the split. Hell yeah. In Arizona, because look, Arizona plays the Giants hard. They always play them hard. And if you could come out of there in the 4-game series with a split, I'm okay with that. That's good. Now you're going to go into Sacramento. Hopefully you're able to take care of business. We'll talk more about that later. Oh, by the way, special programming note on Saturday, Glenn. Booney from Locked On A's will join us. We'll do a little post game with the Giants and A's. But I tell you what, man, this was nice to see. We had 4 guys that had multi-hit games. Yaz, Ramos, who am I missing? Adames and Knizner. How about that, huh? So that was great to see. And Devers, look, he only had 1 hit today, but guess what? Guy had 3 RBIs on today's game.
I forgot Knizner was even here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, how about that?
I did. I was like, huh? Oh.
How about that? Yeah, exactly.
Robbie keeps me up to date, though.
That at bat, that two run single that Devers had, Ibrahim's chiming in, was smoked. He smoked it, and that was huge. Again, the guys, just so you guys know, and I don't know if you guys know this, he's battling a grumpy growing injury, so he's not
grown.
Yeah, he is not 100%. So imagine what he's going to do once he's, quote unquote, fully healthy. Now, this time of the year, are you ever really fully healthy? But you guys get where I'm going, where it's not bugging him as much. So there you go, man. Rafi Devers had a great game today, even though he only had one hit. But again, had a sacrifice fly, and he had that huge 2-out single. Anyways, before we get any further, Glenn, let's
Fired up.
And now, today's Giants in Review on Giant Sports Talk Live.
There you go. Giants win 7-2. They improved to 47-41. Arizona falls to 43-44. San Francisco 7 runs on 12 hits. Arizona 2 runs on 3 hits. 2 of the 3 were single shot home runs. One by Suarez, the other one by Marte. But look, that's fine. Solo shots are fine, especially when you got that big crooked number up there that's leading the way. So you're able to get away with it. Ray improves to 9-3 with a 2.6 ERA. Fott gets the loss. He's 8-6. Now he has a 5.4 ERA. Let's look at the box score. Yastrzemski, as I said, led off 3 hits today. Look at that. That was nice. Yaz, again, Yaz is one of those streaky hitters. Giants got a lot of streaky hitters. But there he goes. He went out there. He let it off, and he got it done. Adames, a 3-hit game, scored 3 runs. Man, almost every time he got on base. He was on base 4 times today, 3 with a hit, 1 with a walk. Did not strike out. And scored 3 times, man. There you go. And there you go. Devers, 1 hit, 1 walk. No strikeouts for Devers today. On base twice, scored 3. Or I should say knocked in 3 and scored 1 of his own. Ramos, a 2-hit game with 2 RBIs. Nice. Lee had a hit with an RBI. Smith, not so much. Fitzgerald, not so much. Wisely, not so much. And Knizner. The bottom of the lineup wasn't a total waste because Knizner got on base twice, 2 hits, and was able to score both times he got on base. So look at that, man. Good on Knizner.
Yep.
Ray, again, masterful. Goes 9 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned, only 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. Taking care of business. Robbie Ray.
Yeah. And like you said, Eric, he limited we live in an era where a complete game shutout is almost non-existent.
Yeah.
We live in an era where a complete game is becoming just that.
Yeah.
So the fact that he gave up a couple of solo shots and was that effective, dude, great outing.
I know. You talked about it in the green room. His efficiency was off the charts.
Yeah.
I think, what did you say?
We're watching the Arizona. You know, he's a former Diamondback, right?
Yeah, he is. Right.
They were doing a nice job in the Arizona broadcast, their post-game show, breaking down the game. And they were talking about, they seemed pretty happy for the guy. They go, look at this guy, bounce back. I mean, remember I said Wilmer Flores would be your comeback player of the year? Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray is your comeback player of the year in Major League Baseball, Eric.
Damn. Well, I don't know if he qualifies. He came back last year, but it was towards the end. But yeah, dude, the guy is. What did he do? He was below 15 pitches in each inning
till the ninth,
until the end, and then he started.
And I think they were giving him one more at bat there in the ninth. I think one more would have been it.
Yeah, exactly.
One more base runner. But
I tell you what, this pays huge dividends because again, the bullpen gets a rest. Nobody had to get up there and throw, man. There you go. That's what you need, especially because remember they're still in the middle of the 16 game with a no day off stretch. So if you could give the bullpen at least one day, man, that's huge.
And to be honest with you, Eric, you get into the, what we always call our 5th inning blues and then the 6th. And as this game progressed, it was almost like you were following, for me, it was like you were following a no-hitter game. I was like, oh, he's in for another inning.
Right.
He's in for the 7th. And I thought, again, we live in an era, Eric, where you have a nice outing. You're having a great. Don't forget, he threw over 100 pitches too, so it wasn't like it was a 70-pitch outing or anything. But they let him go, and I think that was the most effective thing was saving the bullpen, Eric.
Yes,
you don't want to hurt a guy, and you just you got to be careful, especially the way Bob Melvin runs. It always seems like the 6th inning is right to the pen, and that's why were you not a little surprised? I'm like 7th, 8th. I'm like, oh, he's. going all the way.
Yeah, I know, man. And here's another thing. And look, they didn't abuse Ray because again, he was efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I mean, he was cruising. It wasn't like he was in the 7th inning and he was at 90 something pitches, man. I mean, he had the ability to go, and Melvin said, "Take it, man." And I like it. I like it, dude. So
did you think come the 9th inning when they sent the pitching coach? I thought maybe they were going to make their move there. Maybe there was a delay tactic, and well, anyway, I thought he had one more in him, one more base. I thought they would have just said that.
I kind of like how he kept tossing the ball back. He's like, "I want a new ball," just kind of to be able to take that breather, reset the clock.
I noticed.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's
gamesmanship.
Yes, gamesmanship. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
You just love winning. Love it. You just love winning. You like being on the back on this side of the fence.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. And it's just good. Maybe it was just a bad week of baseball. That happens. Right? Look what happened. I think if I'm not mistaken, didn't the Yankees get swept today? I think the Yankees got swept.
Ooh, they're playing the Jays. Yeah, Jays were red hot.
Hold on. Let me take a good. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, they lost again today, and then there were some high-scoring games in this series, man.
Ooh.
There were some
Yankees
games.
Let me see something real quick here. The Mets were able to win, so good on them.
Yeah.
Of course, the Dodgers beat the White Sox. That's a given. But answer me this, guys. What did you think of Knizner behind the dish? Obviously, Robbie Ray likes throwing to him. He only allowed 2 runs. He went the distance. What do you think?
I was just happy to see some base knocks out of him.
How about that? The catcher position got a couple of hits, right?
Be honest with you.
Are you okay? Are you okay with Knizner just giving him some more run? He's only a backup catcher, right? He's only a backup catcher. But I'm okay with it, right? I mean,
he's
he went
a backup catcher at this point, Eric. I mean, in his career, but dude, if he can, at what point, if he goes out there and does this on a more consistent basis, then at what point do you go, he's more adaptive to what we need?
Thank you. Right? Joshua, 100%. He could catch the damn ball. Unlike,
well, and he can hit. To me, it's the hits. I mean, and I know the last few games you had, and we both have some concern of 2 in a row.
Where you dropped the ball, man. It's like you can't do that.
Bailey, to me, Eric, and it's not just now at the plate. Does he not look, when you watch him play, does it not look like he is, just his mind is somewhere else? He just doesn't look engaged in the game.
Especially in his at-bats. Well, whatever. I don't know what it is, but I'm okay with Knizner going out there and taking care of business, man.
Well, if he produces, and that's why I ask you, Eric, to what degree and to what point do you go, all right, what I'm trying to ask you is, Eric, at what point do you go, oh, we're all in, Bailey's our starting catcher if the guy doesn't produce? I mean, this isn't a buddy system.
Yes, and here's another thing. You know what else Knizner did? You know what else Knizner did, guys? Will Barnes replace? Hell no, I don't want let's keep Knizner in there. Here's the thing. When he got his 2 base knocks, both times he scored. So you know what he did? He set the table because what happened behind him? Yaz had 3 hits. Adames had 3 hits, and he was able to score. So he, quote unquote, set the table at the bottom of the lineup. That's huge. Now, is he going to be able to do that every time? Right. Come on. I understand. He's not going to go out there and get 2 hits every single game. Yaz and Adames is not going to get 3 hits every game. I understand that. Right. I understand that. But hey, why not, man? If he's getting it done, just keep giving him his run. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't think he's going to be a starter, but hey, he's doing pretty damn good. So let's give the guy his flowers. He did well. He's going to get overlooked, in some of the the talk that's going on with the Giants. So why not, man? He went out there, took care of business, man. So good on his first name's Andrew, right? Good on Knizner. So there you go.
There you go.
Man, how about that? Man, it's
That
good
was
to come
so
on
up.
here and talk about a freaking win. Isn't it nice? Doesn't it feel good? You don't feel
Yes,
the weight of a loss. Oh, I hate the weight of a loss.
I don't feel like yelling at anybody tonight. I just feel relaxed.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
The losses are mentally abusive to me.
They are. They are just, they're brutal. The damage it does to your psyche is just, man, dude.
And trying to figure out, like last week, and how many times, every night, and I bring it to your attention, don't I? We didn't just lose to the Yankees or the Phillies or the Dodgers last week, Eric. That's what mentally is abusive. When you go into a series and you go, all right, we could lose a game, but you're getting swept by the fish. You're floundering against the fish. That's bad.
Yeah, I hear
And the
you.
White Sox aren't much better, Eric. It's, So anyway, we only managed to split a 4 here. So you know what? A telling tale for me is going to be going and playing in what we call a rivalry series now over in Oakland. I beg your pardon. You know what I'm saying. Against the Athletics. This is a big weekend series for me.
Yes.
There's going to be a fun series. You're going to be there Sunday.
Yeah, be there Sunday, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. I think a lot of people are talking about it. Let me see something here.
We looked at tickets, but I just didn't want to drive over there on Sunday after, tomorrow's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Enjoy the 4th tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit more about that. But yeah, hey, we got to think of how we want to do this tomorrow as well. Do we want to come on late? Because I know my neighborhood here, if we try to go on after the game, I ain't going to be able to hear a damn thing. The whole neighborhood's going to be exploding. Wait. Yeah.
Light a fire under my ass, blow a fart, and everything explodes. And I'm going to be so happy and things are just going to blow up all around us.
Yeah.
It's the only fireworks lately.
That's what's going to happen. Honestly, that's what's going to be going on. I got a couple of neighbors here, and then we only live a couple of blocks away from where they launch all the fireworks. So I mean, did you want to go on late tomorrow? I don't know. How did you want to do that? I'm okay if you want to go on like around 10:15ish. It should be somewhat okay. It's up to you. Well, we could,
little bastard.
we could figure that out, I guess, a little bit later. But anyways, yes.
Check your local listings.
Yes, this. Maybe we'll be here. Maybe we won't.
Maybe we won't do a show. Hey, it's a holiday.
Why not? It's a holiday. It's a federal holiday. We might just say, to hell with it. We're not going to even worry about it.
Or maybe we do our show. Here's one, Eric. We haven't done this for a while. Everybody, all of the channels. Everybody waits till maybe you and I start the show, and we usually we're good for solid 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Lately, we do a 60-minute show because then it gets to be like, for me anyway, it gets to be like, same shit, different day. So maybe we start the show in the 8th inning tomorrow night. We ride it into the sunset, see how we do, and wrap it up, do a little post.
And that's fine. Like I said, the sound is going to be a little bit weird. I'm okay with doing it. I'm just saying I might have some.
Well, that way we get it'll be out of the way by what,
Sure. I'm fine with that.
9
I'm fine with
o'clock.
that. Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
We'll do that for a change. We can follow the dots and have some fun.
Let's
Talk
do
some
it.
ball. Interactive.
Let's do it. Well, we want to do the dots. Let's do the dots.
If it works out, something for the future to think about.
Yeah, there you go. On 4th of July.
We had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of fun doing other teams like that. So why not?
Man, why not? Sure. Let's do it.
The postseason was fun. Well, it would have been more fun if we were there, but
yeah, that'd be cool. Let's do that. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. And by the way, I see a lot of people taking credit. Cliff, what's up? He was at the game. He's taking credit. LD, he's taking no.
Taking credit.
No. Rewind the tape. Go back 2 days ago. I'm responsible for the win. Not the team, not their performance. It was my mental ability.
Oop, that was me. Sorry. Called you bastard.
Mental ability to be able to have this team accomplish a split. Just so
You know, it's been fun for me lately, buddy. Getting back home. My daughter graduated. Finally get back. Working on my card collection. There's like 800 envelopes to open. I'm working on a Wilmer collection, buddy. Look at this.
Wait. We be working. Who the hell is Wilmer Mazel?
1957. Well, I'm working on all the Wilmers I can find now.
Oh, now you're working on Wilmers. Got it.
Wilmer Mizell of the St. Louis Cardinals, 1957. That's a beauty. Picked up a nice rookie card. Part of the G. Craig collection. Look at that, baby.
That looks like the Rocket. Yeah.
There he is. Pick
What is
that
that?
up
Is
this
that Doug Russ?
week.
Is
How
that
about
Doug
these
Russ?
babies? Talk about it. I told you in the green room. How about these babies? $30 for a pair last week. Now selling for $120 each. I'll just show you one. It's easier just to show you one.
No, there you go. There you go.
Geez, one just sold on eBay an hour ago for $136. And I
There
was
you go.
like, Bernice, should I spend $35 for a pair? That's a lot of money for an autograph of somebody who was just cut like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. So I took a flyer, man. One of these is going up for grabs on eBay tonight.
There you go.
Yep.
All right.
I love the cards, man. I love the cards. I showed you earlier, a little Dominic Smith rookie card there. Look at that nice refractor, the Dominator. He hasn't changed much. He looks the same too. Yeah.
Looks the same. Looks a little thinner.
Thinner.
Eddie, he wants me to
His
give
hair.
one of his focus. See, there you go, man. That's all it took. That's all it took. A little focus. There we go.
What's going on with the pitching matchup tomorrow night, Eric?
Yeah, let's take a look at the pitching
Let's see what we
matchup.
got here.
Let's see what we got. Let's see what is on tap for the next 3 days. Tomorrow, 4th of July, guys. Let's not forget 4th of July.
Verlander and Sears.
Verlander and Sears. Oh my, good thing we're not going tomorrow. Okay, I don't know. Look, I know. Look, guys, I apologizing not to apologize.
You got Webb and Severino Saturday. That's good.
Webb and Severino.
And you're going
on-
Sunday?
Yep. What's Sunday? Don't tell me.
Bird Song and Lopez.
Oh no, man, not Bird Song. We already saw a Bird Song start. I don't want to see another one.
Everybody's heard about the bird.
Oh, everybody's heard about the bird. Have you ever seen the video of that? That dude's nuts.
I love that tune, man. And that one's one. You know how to make that song really sound good? You turn it to 10.
Yeah, that's one of those ones. Dude, because it's so light, it hits you right in the face. The music.
Don't you know about the bird?
Well, everybody's always about the bird. Bird is a word.
That was such a big hit. Big hit before you and I were born, Eric.
Yeah, that's back in
But
'63.
They started using it as a promo in what was that? American Dad or American Father or some cartoon.
I have no
American
idea.
Dad, yeah. And once they started playing it on American Dad as the promo,
It got huge, huh? Well, that happens.
it grew legs.
I think Metallica, they got a second win with Master of Puppets. With they were on that TV show. What was it?
Master of Puppets. There you
Love
go.
that song. See, I love that song before it got on this TV. What was it? What was that TV show? Oh, Stranger Things. That's what it was on. And all of a sudden it got like,
That stupid show. Jeez.
what? I don't know anything. I just heard about it. Know nothing about it.
Dude, there were people living in the wall of the mobile home. Need I ask you if it is any more stupidity? Jesus.
No, Aaron. No
Yeah.
ICBMs. No bunker busters. No GBU 57s. No.
Hey, what about the Military History Chronicles? You got another one coming up?
Maybe. We'll see. Busy, man.
Geez, I was out running the roads today, buddy. We got a grocery order, picked up a
Nice.
new book today.
What'd you get? Oh, nice. That's
The
cool.
California Go. That'll keep me. And
Nice.
I needed some quality reading, so I picked up the Halfway to Halloween issue of Archie. So I got
Archie.
that. Yeah,
Nothing wrong.
Look at
Nothing wrong
me.
with that.
I got the Ellery Queen Mysteries this month, and I got the.
Alfred Hitchcock.
These are good. You can read the story in like 20 minutes. It's like 30
Nice.
pages. Yeah.
I am currently reading Team of Rivals.
And I showed you I'm reading the Civil War book. Civil War, and what one did I pull out the other night?
The Time Civil War.
Yeah, that one.
Matter of fact, yeah.
I always got
Today was the anniversary, 162 years ago. Pickett and his charge didn't work out too well. Mark Graves chimes in, says Glenn's filling on Black Sabbath and Ozzy last show on July 5th. Oh, really? Is that it? Is that his farewell? Ozzy is going to call it quits. I thought he called it quits a long time ago, to be honest with
you. I like Ozzy. It's the kind of thing I can't listen to it every day. But when I'm in it, well, you know me, Eric. I'm in a mood most days. So I can put it on most days and turn it up. Yeah, I like Ozzy.
There you go. Tom, I think Bird asked to play. Yeah, I think it did. I think that was a mistake, right, Glenn? You don't have a young guy go out there and plunk a guy. You got to have a veteran do that. Verlander, Webb, Ray, someone like that.
Mentally, he's young, too. He looks
right.
like 12. Jeez.
Oh, my God. I know. Him and Devers. Both guys just look young. They got the baby faces, man. But yeah.
Devers, I mean, he's a veteran of sorts, but he always looks like he's overwhelmed. He always has a deer in the headlight look.
Look. It's just the way he looks. Yep.
Thoughts on Robbie Ray's performance on the mound.
Chardall. Thank you for the $2.
Chardall.
I tell you what, Chardall. We kind of already talked about it in the beginning of the show, but it was masterful, man. It was awesome. Look, he's an ace, man. Him and freaking Logan Webb are freaking awesome, man. Best 1-2 punch in all of baseball. Who else has a 1-2 punch like that? Where both the 1 and the 2 are both ones. Is there a club right now in baseball that have 2 number 1s at the top of the rotation?
Hard to
I don't think there is. Right? You got Tariq Skubal, who's amazing. You got Paul Skeens, who's amazing. You got Yamamoto, who's having a fantastic year. Brewers. Who do Brewers have? I know they got that new kid. Mizorowski is something. Is that his name? Mizorowski? Not sure. Millie Vanilli, says Eddie. Yeah, Millie Vanilli. Yeah.
How do we go from Ozzy to Millie? What are we talking about?
Ozzy and Ric Flair are both examples of people you wonder how they're alive when you look at their lifestyle. I know. Wheeler and Sanchez. Okay. But are they on the same level as Ray and Webb? Are they? We'll have to take a look.
There's no need for Millie the Vanilli talk or whatever their name is.
Framber and Hunter Brown. Okay. Framber Valdez is having a great year, by the way. Huh? Interesting. So only a couple of teams. I'm seeing Philadelphia and the Brewers. That's all I'm seeing so far.
Well, you know what Ozzy says when we start winning, Eric? I don't want to stop.
I thought you were going to say, Sharon, the dog shit again. I thought that's what you were about to say.
Hey, Chardall. What do you call him? Not the legendary Chardall.
The Glennon are the most hardcore host on this network. Chardall, let me tell you something. We are the only 2 hosts on this show.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, we are the only 2 hosts. Senior
well,
says
you're hardcore. You're hardcore.
No, I don't know about that. Hey, thanks, Senior. Appreciate that, man. That he's being sincere. Chardall, he's bullshitting us. Thanks, Senior. Appreciate it, man.
I'm your rock to what is it? I am your rock to the roll, or what? How does it go? You're my roll to the rock. I'm your rock to the roll. I don't know.
Rock to the roll. And
are you ready to rock? Ready to roll. There you go.
There you go. Jacob Mistrowski. I don't know. Mitrowski, Misotrowski, and Peralta for the Brewers. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But there's no Webb and Ray right now.
Webb and Ray are freaking just every time they go out, you feel right? Good. You feel like, okay, we're good.
Especially tonight when I said they got first inning. First inning, I was fueling up at Costco. And by the time I got out of the car, pumped 8.5 liters of gas into the car. By the time I got back in, it was 2-0. I went, oh, this could be over in the first inning.
It's crazy.
What was the last time I had that feeling?
2 games in a row where they scored more than 1 run in the first inning. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
what's
tomorrow-
up, Sean? Haven't seen you in a while. Sean, what is up?
I wish you were going and maybe bring them some luck tomorrow night, Eric.
Fallen, and I can't get up.
He still hasn't gotten up for a game yet, man. Come on, give me a win. Give me a win,
We'll see.
Justin.
Well, let's see if the lineup. Billy Scott says, "What will it take for both of you to become Dodger fans?" Well, I'll tell you what, Billy.
Dude, I'll stick with the WNBA at that point in my life.
Tell you what.
Yeah.
Let me give you my Venmo. No.
Oh, you're telling me you can be bought?
No. Yeah, I cannot be bought.
You
No.
cannot be bought.
Do I look like Shohei Ohtani to you? Come on, man. Do I look like Luis Garcia to you? Come on, man.
I'm going to reach out to Chardal. Chardal, send me an email at our email address. Do you know what that is, Chardal? I'll post it up for you. I want Chardal to reach out to me by email, Eric. There it is, Chardal. The great Chardal. So I got an opening, Eric. We're heading into the summer, and in another month or two, I'll be into the fall broadcast season again. I was thinking of having the legendary rock show featuring the great Chardal.
Oh my.
Dude, you don't think people would tune in? He'd be like the Howard Stern show. They'd be tuning in to see what he does next.
Have fun.
I'm telling you, sometime. Listen, everybody, don't be listening for a second. Eric, it would be so bad, the ratings would be so good. And anyway you slice it, he'll make me sound so much better than I really am.
That's pretty good. Hey, Sean, I've seen you in a while. He says he's been MIA. It's hey, good to see you back, Sean. What's the status of squares? There's only like about 20 left, man.
Hey, you want a square? Get a square.
You want a square? Sean, you want a square? Here, look, take a look. This is where we're at with the squares. Let me give you a snippet. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. There's only about 20 left, right around there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 squares left. 18. That's it, Sean.
I was just looking at my playlist, Eric, to see any cool songs I play that feature the word square. Not really many. Huey Lewis, Hip to be Square.
Hip to be square.
And there's a song by Tom I play occasionally called Square One.
Square One.
And that's it. Square is not a...
Chardal singing 18 in life. Chardal. Hold on. Chardal, can you sing 18 in life by the great?
18 in life.
Especially the last note.
Give it a whirl if I was getting paid, but...
Come on, Chardal. Can you sing 18 in life by Skid Row?
Here's my trivia question for you, Eric.
Uh-oh.
As the Lord is my witness. Who's the lead singer of Skid Row?
Sebastian Bach.
There you go. I was hanging out with Sebastian Bach a few years ago.
Oh, really?
Guy's not a very nice guy.
Oh, is he a kind of a dick, huh?
You said it.
Wow, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Is it that prima donna? Is he a prima donna kind of guy?
Yeah. He hung out with me because I dressed up as
Jim.
I dressed out. You've never seen, have you, Eric? You've never seen the Trailer Park Boys.
No, you were telling me all about it.
Sebastian Bach was in the Trailer Park Boys for an entire season.
An entire
around season 5, 6, 7.
Yeah,
he was into the model railroads, which was right up our alley.
Oh, I love model railroads.
Yeah, so he was like, what did he do on tour? He's like, oh, I love to play with trains. You know how he is. I love to play with the trains and smoke weed. What can go wrong? So anyway, so he was in that, and I went to an event he was at, and he couldn't escape me, and I was dressed up as a wrestler called the Green Bastard.
The Green Bastard.
And the Green Bastard was in the episodes same episodes as Sebastian Bach. So he's like, he was right in the middle of the interview on Access Television. He goes, holy shit, the Green Bastard's here. And then the camera goes to me. Yeah, I'm serious. Dude,
Wow.
I always have to make an entrance, dude. I got to go, hey, I'm here. I have arrived. The party can begin.
What the
Jesus,
hell? I work with.
Thursday. Doesn't it feel after that win, Eric? It feels like a Friday to me.
It does feel like a Friday.
I feel like it's Friday night. I'm
you say-
loosey-goosey. We're having a little chat. We're talking music. I feel
you
like
say-
a Friday night.
Friday night.
Here we go. Eric's pimping at the club. That body.
Almost done. All right, there we go. All right, Tom says I worked with him when he was on a show called Celebrity Rap Superstar. Cheesy ass show. Tom, man, you look at this. Tom's a guy. Tom is a guy. Cool,
Well, I
man.
assumed.
That's cool. Awesome.
I assumed.
I'm guessing he's talking about Sebastian Bach. Yeah. There we go.
Sebastian.
Niner. Yeah, that ain't happening. Chardal, he likes the beat. He says it's catchy.
Would Chardal do the rock radio show with me as a special guest host?
There you go. I want him to sing 18 in Life. Damn it.
18 in life.
Tom. Do a poll. Put 3 songs up and the chat will vote on what Chardal will sing on the show. Oh my God.
Wouldn't that be something?
Oh my God. Wow. See, when things are going well, we feel happy. If they had lost, none of this would be happening right now. Absolutely.
Life is so different. Oh.
You are, Tom. To quote Posey, you are a dude. Remember he said that about Devers? That was pretty damn cool. You're a dude. He's a dude. Love it.
I feel so good tonight. I think at my age, Eric, I feel like I could beat the freeze tonight.
You could beat the freeze.
I could beat
Really?
the freeze.
You think so?
Well, I couldn't, but I still.
I think I'd blow out a hammy.
Dude, this is me at my last Athletics Giants game. Dude, I was in need of a haircut. It's sprouting out the top. See, that's when you're having fun. Look at the hair on it.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. I got the old school road jersey on.
Let me guess, you're listening to KMBR.
I was listening to John Miller. Oh, no, you know who I was listening to that day?
Who are you listening to?
What's his name? The guy who used to play for the Expos. I don't like him.
I'm not sure who.
The guy who hops back and forth between 95.7 and KMBR.
I don't know.
He played for the Expos. Santangelo.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Gotcha.
So you wanted to know? That's who I was listening to on that particular day. Not a
Gotcha.
fan, Eric. Not a big fan. Sorry, FT.
There
There
go.
he is. Every saying FB,
Hold on.
FB,
What do we
FB.
got? Hold on. Let me
Hey,
do.
Robbie Dizzle's here. Let the party begin.
What's up, Robbie? Let's do a poll.
Robbie's been keeping us in the loop, Eric. I got to give him credit. Keeps me in the loop every day.
One thing. Oh,
Lets me know who's hot and who's not.
even when I already know, he tells me.
Oh, yeah. My phone doesn't stop. Every time my phone goes, bing, bing, Bernice goes, Robbie's on your phone. That's it. As a matter of fact, it is. Robbie Dizzle. He's a good one.
Hold on. I got to make sure I'm doing this right.
I like Robbie.
Robbie's awesome, man.
I like Robbie.
Robbie's the freaking man, dude.
Yeah. I'll take Robbie. You can have Shirtle.
No.
How about we? Yeah, how about we just? Yeah, it's good negotiation.
Oh hell! Thank you for the $2. Oh hell no! I'm not having Chardall sing the Air Force song. Are you kidding me?
Sing the what?
The Air Force song? No way, man! Come on, man! See, I was thinking about having them sing the national anthem, but I'm not. I can't do that. That would be disrespectful.
So when I worked in radio in Winnipeg, Eric, I worked up against this guy. So there's me, and it takes a different brand to work in radio, right?
Uh-huh.
So there's my competition.
Oh,
This
hold on,
guy.
I'm typing. That's your competition.
He was Ace Burpee, and look at the shirt he's wearing. He goes out in public to an event wearing the shirt is DJ Fruitcake.
Okay.
He was gay, so he goes by DJ Fruitcake. So
Fair enough.
what's on the back of his shirt?
What the hell?
I'm like, I don't know if this. See, I don't know if this. It's like so. What I'm trying to say is, dude, a little Chardall on the radio. I mean, do people tune in for the craziest, craziest things?
Okay, where are we at here? Oh man, I got two. Do I got
Either a big success or it would be a flop. I was trying to find something, Eric. I'm still looking. I got to find something for you. Because I don't know if you've seen this before, and if I can find it, you're going to.
Oh man, I got to get one more song. I got to get one more song. What should it be? What should it be? Oh, what should it be?
Must have been 2021.
I got 2 songs so far, not 3. I think 2 should be enough. Yeah, 2 is enough.
Hmm.
Oh my
Work
goodness.
that body.
There we go.
Listen
I got
to me.
polls out there, guys. There we go. Keep it 4th of July type of theme. Should he sing Neil Diamond's America? Or Lee Greenwood's
I'd rather he sings Money Talks. It don't sing and dance and it don't walk.
Fuji sends $2. Thank you, sir. Shout out to sing We Love LA, Randy Newman.
I think you should get the karaoke. Are we allowed to play karaoke music or is that
I
registered?
think you can. I think you do carry on.
You should have. I'll take him I'll take him head on again as in a rematch of last week. I'll do the karaoke sing.
Yes! Hulk Hogan's Real American. Oh, man, that's great, Scott. Son of a bitch. I should have thought of that one.
I want to do the.
Forgot about that. I am a real American. Oh, damn. Scott, dude. Fantastic. Country Road, John Denver. Yeah, I think Neil Diamond might be pretty damn good.
What did you think of the picture my daughter made? A full-size poster, Eric. What did you think of the poster my daughter made for me? My head on the elf.
Oh, really? Oh, no. I think you showed me that. Yeah.
Did you like that?
Yeah, that was pretty damn good.
Yeah, she got a picture blown up like 8 by 10, and it was me, just my whole head, and then she stuck it on, what was that movie called? Elf, I think it was called. She got the idea because I was showing her the picture of you, me, Chardall, Lou, Dan. She goes,
Looks
I like that. Sticking people's heads.
Neil Diamond is running away with this one. Holy crap, dude. Wow. Gosh dang it, man. Real American. Should have thought of that one.
Real
It pisses me off. Damn.
You're big into the wrestling. I really wanted to
Love
find
wrestling.
a picture of me dressed up as the wrestler. That would
Wrestling,
Oh,
dude. Wrestling.
have we found one?
Oh, Robbie DeVille, Toby Keith. I forgot about Toby Keith. Courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
So while I look for this, Eric, so the actual Green Bastard, he's the Green Bastard from Parts Unknown,
Gotcha.
and that's what he looks like.
Oh my God.
Okay,
Okay.
take a good look, soak it in.
Yep.
The green bastard. Look at this shirt, the green bastard. All right.
Yep.
That's the green bastard.
That's the green bastard.
And I'll get back to you in a second.
Okay.
Because this is going to blow you away. I'm telling you.
Is that Bubbles? Yes, that is Bubbles, Boo.
That's Bubbles.
That is correct. Rocking the USA, John. Oh. Can't forget Bruce Springsteen, right? Can't forget that one either.
So I'm at an event one night, Eric, with Sebastian. And Sebastian was there. And I felt like I said to producer, I should be making money. I should move to Vegas for a whole week and, a little side gig. Everybody wanted to stop and get their picture taken with me. So there's me.
With He-Man.
Yeah. The green bastard from Parts Unknown and He-Man.
Oh, man.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not
A
bad.
whole lot of fun that night, man.
That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah. And so I had a few drinks. So I'm kind of like the eyes on me.
Oh my God. One's going one way, the other one's going Glenn.
I know. But if you look close, Eric, who was playing on stage at the time?
Oh, I can't. Who is that? I can't. Is that Sebastian Bach?
Sebastian. I was at the Sebastian
there you
Bach
go.
show.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, and then the guy comes up. He goes, "Can I get my picture taken with you?" And he's dressed up as what's his name?
Oh,
Rick Vaughn.
Yeah. There you go.
He was walking around as Rick Vaughn all night. I was like, "Dude."
All right then.
Oh, and there's me before I put my wrestling outfit on. Look at the size of that baby. Look at the muscles on that.
A little too much.
Then I found. Are you a kid of the '80s?
Yeah.
I found Bernie. Dude, I got so much shit on this phone, man. Oh my God.
Better watch out.
Oh, and here I am ready for the 4th of July. Look at that.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There
Dude,
you
I
go.
love the party. There's
Poochie, another $2.
Me and Rick. There's me and Rick again.
There it is.
Yeah.
Your pick for the first Giant to hit a home run at Sac. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, guys. Glenn, let's do this. Who is the first Giant to hit a home run in Sacramento? Let's do this. What do you think? Who do you have your dibs on? First guy to hit a home run in Oracle Park. What am I talking about? Sutter Health.
Mike Yastrzemski.
You say Mike Yastrzemski. I am going to go with our newest Giant, Rafael Devers.
Can I take that back? Can I change my plan? I want to change my plan. I'm taking that. I'm rescinding that. Wilmer Flores. Because Wilmer just had a game recently where he popped 3 out of that, but that's not unfamiliar territory for him.
Look, right field is live in Sutter Health. Listen to me. Right field is live at Sacramento. It is going to be.
I'll stick with Yaz then.
Okay. It's going to be Devers. Devers is going to crush it in Sacramento.
Oh, it's like that party you and I went to. Remember the party? You crushed it. You were dressed up as the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, right.
You crushed it that night, man. Oh, jeez.
Brett Weiss.
I got all kinds of pictures of the green bastard from Parts Unknown. Greatest wrestler the world has ever known. Wasn't there a song with that?
There's a song?
Somebody? Blue Cyclone. Oh, my God. Look at the people I hang out with, Eric. So I remember the Yips.
Oh, my God.
There's me hanging out with the Yips. Who were the Yips, by the way? B? We still don't. They never identified themselves, but they showed up. That was great. But that was in Mexico. I said, it's only 98 degrees, and look at the outfit they're wearing.
Ooh.
Like, oh my God.
That'd be rough.
Yeah. Oh, Glennie
That would
likes
be
to
rough.
party. Or I used to like, man, I've kind of matured. A little bit.
Oh my gosh. Ray Stevens, Josh. Ray
That's
Stevens.
it, the Blue Cyclone. And there, look, there, me rocking out at the show.
There you go. Oh, so it's just him as Sebastian Bach. Has no
There
band.
is somewhere on here, there's a picture of me. If I can find that, that'll be the last one I show it. There's a picture of me and Sebastian. And Sebastian's like, what the hell are you dressed up as? Here I am. Okay, B. I found the picture of me and Sebastian. Eric, just so you don't think, I am a bit of a bullshitter, but I ain't bullshitting you about this. So he signed the picture from the Trailer Park Boys.
Oh no.
There's the picture. See, he signed the picture
Yeah,
for my
I see
autograph
it.
collection.
Yeah.
And there we are. Look at the face on me.
What?
It was so hard. Dude, I didn't have to do
dude.
much. Those glasses were thicker than Coke bottle bottoms, dude. I couldn't see a freaking thing. Look at my eyes.
That's why they're going in different directions.
Oh, yeah, the glasses were like this thick, Eric.
You didn't know where to look. You're like, oh man.
He's doing that was the day of remember that, B? They were up on stage, the Access. He goes, the Green Bastards here. Holy shit.
That's pretty good.
Eric, never a dull moment with Glennie around, man.
Nice. Fuji Simeon says, how are the food options at Sutter Health?
There you go.
Have a dog and a Coke. That's about it. Thank you for the $2, Fuji, by the way. Thank you. It's, get the brat. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, they interviewed me down there. Look, I always have to rep. Look what I'm wearing. I got the old Giants gear on.
Hey, nice.
Look, the boom mic. It looks like I'm in a mockumentary.
What the hell?
Looks like I'm in a mockumentary. They're hanging up the mic, and then they go, let's just put it down below. And they're like, no, it's in the camera. Well, yeah, we can't use that shot. I'm like, this is, and you know what line I used? What's Glenn's line when that shit happens?
Amateur hour.
I said, it's freaking amateur hour around here.
Yep.
Oh, man alive. See what happens when we win a game?
I know. Right?
Who needs drugs when you got Giant Sports Talk? Oh, my God. Oh, and by the way, I'm glad you got the spelling
pretty
right
much.
tonight.
Pretty much, Aaron.
We've returned to Giant Sports Talk and that shit.
Yeah. I changed that yesterday.
Nice.
That's how it works, Aaron. You're feeling good. Everything's loose. Everything's free. There is no tension. It helps.
Oh, and there's the other. This is the other outfit I want to wear. Look at this guy.
Oh, and
He goes by the name of Swear Man because every second word is fuck this, fuck that. So it's Swear Man. I'm fucking Swear Man. I'm Swear Man. Oh, by the way, 12, what are we? 12, 11, 10 days away, Eric. You got the news?
negative.
You're going to have to duct tape my mouth some nights, especially if we lose. The new YouTube rules.
There's new YouTube rules, huh?
Can't swear.
Really?
Can't say the word ass. ASS is a bad one. I go, if you can't say ass, I'm really fucked.
I haven't heard about this.
Yeah. There was a guy I was watching yesterday. I should mention to you off camera first. The guy I was watching yesterday, he does the music video, the reviews, play a video, him and his wife. His wife has never watched rock. And he was like, we may be losing the channel. There's a marketing company taking over all music allowed on YouTube. So they'll let them continue. You pay your $389 a month to do your show. They're like, we got to pay to do the show. And so they're screwing everybody. And then he goes, and They'll shut you down. 3 foul languages. I go, Eric, and I won't last the first
That's
week.
a bunch of bullshit. I've never heard that.
It's coming.
I've not heard that. All right, well,
They're cleaning it up, Eric. They said time to clean her up, clean up the act.
wow. All right, then. Well, we're going to have to be very careful.
Oh, we won't last. I'll last till about. I won't make it past 9 p.m.
What's probably going to happen is they'll demonetize you until you can go in there and take out the. Yeah, that's probably what they'll do.
Well, you're the guy who's going to have to do all the work. That's your part of the show. You're the editing machine.
Oh my gosh!
So listen,
Hey,
what's the weather
Come on.
like
Hey,
up
shut
there,
off.
Ray?
Shut off. The rules are you don't give yourself nicknames. You don't give yourself nicknames. That's not
Oh,
how.
I'll give him Eric. Tell him to tune in tomorrow night. I'll come up with a few nicknames.
Yeah.
I'll come up with a few.
Yep.
What's the weather like up your way? What are we looking at for weather in the vicinity of Sutter Park?
I tell you what, today was nice. It's only in the mid to high 80s. Tomorrow is the same, and then Friday same. Saturday start getting, or no, on Sunday I think it hits 90 here. Let me look. I think it hits
90?
93. I think, yeah, it's good, but the game is at 7:03, so it'll be a little bit better. Hold
On Sunday night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess you have to. I remember in the offseason telling Senior about that, saying, geez, it'd be woeful trying to play some afternoon games over there. Oh,
Yeah.
by the way, while you look that up, Eric, I want to go down another avenue that I haven't. How did the young fella do? How was the tournament? Are they back?
Oh, I don't know. Ask him. I have no idea.
Okay, Senior, there he is. He says it cools down significantly at night. Senior, are you back from the tournament, and how did things unfold? Oh, my pizza's ready. How did it unfold? I never heard peep. You told me they were going, Eric, and that was about the size of it.
He chimed in a couple. He chimed in a couple of times. Here we go. Let's see this.
Who's buying the pizza and the beer at the game, Eric?
At Sutter Health, I'm buying a dog and a Coke this time.
Oh,
I'm staying away from the
he's
pizza.
downsizing. He's downsizing.
Staying away from the pizza. It was good, but I ain't paying no freaking 34 damn bucks for a pizza and a beer. Here we go. In Sacramento tomorrow, 86. Saturday, 90. Sunday, 92. Monday, 92. Tuesday, 89.
Look at next
And
weekend.
Wednesday. And then next week, it's going to get a bit scorchy. Going to hit our first 100.
There.
Get our first 100. So
Let me look at.
they lost in the round of 16, and Charlie had
Holy crap.
had a great tournament. Nice.
They're at home next weekend too, Eric.
Yeah.
Playing the Blue Jays. And I'm looking to see if it's an evening game. Holy cow, 100 some degrees, and they're playing the Blue Jays 105 next Sunday.
Who is? The A's?
The A's.
Ouch.
At Sutter.
At
you had
night
the
or during the
temperatures
day? At night or during the day?
You said 100. You just had the temperatures
Yeah.
up. It was over 100 next Sunday is the schedule.
Yeah. But when it gets to 7, it's probably going to be around 90 something.
They're playing Sunday, July 13th, Toronto Blue Jays in Sacramento
At what time?
at 1:05
Oh,
p.m.
shit. That's bad. That's going to be a bad one, man.
You think some players are they don't like going there now? Wait till you few interviews with the Blue Jay players after next weekend.
Right.
They're used to playing in the Dome Stadium, and they get the air conditioning.
They're going to freaking roast. Fuji donates another $2. Thank you, sir. Goal is to win 2 of 3 against the A's, 100%.
I would say
2
so.
of 3. I'm okay with 2 of 3. Will not complain if it's a sweep, but 2 of 3. Yes, Dallas. Yes, sir. As long as the Giants don't lose 3 in a row. Yes. Why do I got to see Birdsong again, man?
Oh, by the way, we've got an update. Is Lou Marsden in the house? Lou, are you there? A little update. Lou Marsden. This is an off week for the Saskatchewan Roughriders, Eric. Sorry, we don't have a scoreboard update for this weekend. My team is playing. Oh, my team won. Oh, Jesus. My team lost tonight.
Uh-oh.
Calgary 37, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers 16. Not a good outing. They played in Calgary.
Not good. Huh?
Zach Collaros was 34-48 for 1 TD. Not good. Son of a gun. That's their first loss of the year. Dude, I follow it all. I watched the WNBA game earlier tonight. Big upset again. The Fever without Caitlin Clark defeated Asia Wilson's Aces from Las Vegas rolling into town. Dude, oh, by the way, we're going to talk off air. Coming soon. Coming soon. WNBA Sports Talk Live.
Oh, have fun with that.
Can't wait. Can't freaking wait.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, can't wait. That's coming soon.
The humidity back east.
That's the worst. I think you asked me about that when I was messaging you one day from Winnipeg, and you said about, oh my God, it's like 100. I go, yeah, but Eric, it's 100 and it's freaking humid as you ever have humidity where you take a shower and you're screwed for the rest of the day. You can't towel off. You can't stop.
Yeah.
It's like your body's drooling.
I've worked in conditions like that, and it's not fun.
Oh, full uniform?
Yes.
How the
That's
hell do
even
you
worse.
survive, dude?
Drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of damn water. Yeah.
Speaking of a drink, cheers to a big win. Cracked open a Pepsi.
There you go.
I'm going with the straw. Ooh. I feel if I drink with the straw, it makes me feel like I'm drinking less, but it really
You know what? Let me go warm my coffee while we do that.
Run the commercials, and I'm just gonna get a bite of my pizza.
All right, here we go.
Giant Sports Talk Live, brought to you by Lefties in Burlingame. Visit Lefties for all of your Giants collecting needs. By GenesisGoldIRA.com, Signatures for Soldiers. Duxwell Printing, for all of your printing needs in the Bay Area. Visit Duxwell Printing at 37 Wentworth Place in San Francisco. And by BetterCreditCards.com, for the best credit card choice for you. Visit BetterCreditCards.com, covering the San Francisco Giants nightly. Online, we are Giant Sports Talk Live. Now, back to Eric and Glenn.
There you go. By the way, guys, we're into the final stretch now. If you were with us last night, Giant Sports Talk Live and the NorCal Sports Network, we're putting on the final push, final crunch drive. Want to sell the final, what do we got? We got like 18 squares left. So we want to put away the squares and get them their money, go for a good cause. Want to make sure that, actually, you know what? Eric's still warming up the coffee, and I know we have a video that outlines everything that we're doing. It's very important to Eric, very important to me. The guys over at NorCal are involved. Lou has spearheaded it. Oh, I hear Eric and his better half. So while they're having a little chat, we'll do this.
Giant Sports Talk Live and the NorCal Sports Network have teamed up to give back to the community. We ask for your support as we aid in Haley Busby's fight for life in her battle with liver cancer. To take part in this fundraiser, you can purchase an entry for just $20, and the winner receives 4 front row dugout seats at Oracle Park for your choice of an August 8th game versus the Washington Nationals, or the August 29th game when the Giants host the Baltimore Orioles. The winner will also get an on-field experience on game day and attend batting practice. So secure your entry now, as eligibility is limited. Draw date to be determined. The Busby family, Giant Sports Talk Live, and the NorCal Sports Network thank you for your participation and contribution to this worthwhile event, covering the San Francisco Giants and giving back to those in need in 2025. Giant Sports Talk Live and the NorCal Sports Network.
So there you go. It's the home stretch. We're homeward bound. I'm homeward bound. Eric warmed up the coffee. We're selling some squares. We're into the home stretch. I still think Chardal and I should have a karaoke showdown, make up for last weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think we should have a karaoke showdown. One of the other channels said that was the greatest. They saw Chardal sing Journey. Remember the night he came on and sang Journey?
I remember.
They thought that was the greatest piece of giant sports talk they'd ever seen.
Hey, we aim to please.
Well, it doesn't say a lot for Eric and I, but
we aim to please.
and then all of a sudden we outdid ourselves last weekend, didn't we? You got the clip? Roll the clip. I want to see it. It makes me almost cry. It was so funny.
Let's do it. Hold on. Let me go. Let me
Not
get
to
in.
be narcissistic, but you got to play it, Eric.
Let me get in here. Hold on.
Give him his
It's a
props.
classic. It's a classic.
Oh, it's classic. The great Chardal.
Yes. Here we go.
Not so great, Glenn.
Here we go.
Eric with the Lord above as my witness. Kyle's here, Dean's here, guys. Here's my witness. All right, I
Glenn,
will go to a game with Chardal.
Glenn, when I go to a Valkyrie, when I go to Gold,
If I will go to a game with Chardal, if you can name me 3 players on the Valkyries in the next 30 seconds, go.
Caitlin Chen, Kayla
One.
Thornton, Julie Van
Two.
Loo,
Oh,
Cecilia Vandersini, Kate Martin.
Listen to Eric. Holy. Eric's falling out of his chair.
Hey, Chardal, that was pretty good. Not bad, man.
No way. Glenn, Glenn,
Poor Eric.
yeah. That was pretty damn good.
I didn't see it. I don't think anybody, including our old pal Dean, saw it coming. Did you, Dean?
No, nobody did.
No, sir, not a bit.
What's up, Dean? How's it going, man?
What's Dean?
Not too bad.
What are you
Not too
backdoor in the? What are you keeping the link? You must have copied and pasted the link and it backdoors in all the time. Here.
I put it out there.
Oh, you put it out.
I put it out there. Yeah.
Eric put the link out. What's up, Dean?
Nothing much. Just doing my thing. Just
When's your next game you're going to?
I'm also going to be there on Sunday, actually.
Holy shit! There's all these people going Sunday. Holy shit, dude!
Oh, okay. Bernice said I can go Sunday.
Hey, well, there you go. Go find some tickets.
We can get to.
There you go.
Get a pair for $200.
There you go.
There you
Damn,
go.
it's going to be a
All
whole,
right, cool.
whole shit ton of people out there. There will be no show on Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to have the whole
I
crew
can
out
drive
there.
back home, and by the time I get home, we can go live at 11 o'clock.
Or maybe we just set up there and we do the show, the whole crew, Eric.
No, I'm going there to enjoy a game. I'm not there to work, man. No, thanks. Oh, my God.
Oh, what's the parking situation like over there?
Go park in Old Sacramento.
You know,
Park in Old Sacramento.
let me Bernice says we can go. Let me just think. I might just watch it on TV here.
It's
Well, it's like
parking
2-hour
is
drive, a day game, and you're going to be in the heat.
It's night. 7:05.
Oh, it's night.
Yeah,
too,
it's a night.
dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let me put that on hold.
So, Dean, you're going. All right, man. We're going to have to meet up.
Oh.
Do me a favor. You have Twitter?
No, do
If
not.
you don't, okay. Well, email Giant Sports Talk Live.
Yeah, I got
Give me
you.
your contact. Give me your contact information. Then I'll add you on my phone so we can all text and say, hey, let's meet up. So,
Yeah, 100% for sure.
I think Gray's going. You're going. I'm going with Ibrahim. I don't know who else is going. I think Gus. Where's Gus? Gus said he was going to be out there on Sunday. I haven't seen him. Gus, are you out there? That's the guy I met at the freaking Lodi vet. How about that? Right on, man. Cool.
Hey, this guy here, Dean. I met him. He sat next to me in a
Yeah,
ballgame.
that's how you met him, right? Yeah.
I said, check out our show. You want a few laughs? Check out our show. He never heard of us. Big fan. Never heard of us. I said, we gotta start marketing the show.
Yep. Man, it's gonna be freaking a blast. That's gonna be about. Oh, Champ! Champ's gonna be there. Champ, if you have Twitter,
Here we go.
Oh, man, we're gonna have
DM
a
me.
whole entourage.
DM me on my Twitter. Where's my Twitter? Right there. There you go.
It's because you know what, Eric? We usually you think we would.
Oh yeah,
do it
champ. What am I
game.
talking about? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you never mind. Yeah,
You think
DM
we
me.
do it in a home game?
DM me.
This is becoming Giant Sports Talk Live Day at the ballpark, and
That's what it sounds like.
2 hours
Holy
away.
crap! That's what. Hey, what's up, Taryn? Haven't seen you in a while. He goes, "What's up, fellas? Eric and Glenn, miss y'all, man. Work
buddy.
hours are crazy. I get it, man. Hey, got to pay the bills, right, Taryn? You got to pay the bills. That's first and foremost. Hey, you could catch us anytime after it's already live. You know.
Yeah, you always tune in,
And,
watch the replay.
yeah.
Eric,
Hey,
as soon as the show
priorities.
ends, Eric watches the show again as soon as it's over.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Dean, how are you getting to the ball game on Sunday? You driving up?
Yeah, I got to drive up. It is going to be a bit of a trek, but I was planning on going up there kind of early anyway. So
I'm telling you, go park in Old Sacramento parking garage. It's off J Street.
gotcha.
Take the 50, I-5 North, take J Street, and it's easy right there, man. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, $15 to park.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's not that bad.
It's a little bit of a walk, but it's nice. It's not a big deal, man. It's
For
good
sure.
stuff.
For sure.
By the
Yeah,
way, I don't know if
I
I've said this on the show before, Dean. Not baseball related, but you're a school teacher, right? High school?
Yep. That's right.
Eric, I can honestly say with a straight face, I never had a freaking teacher in high school or any school as cool as Dean. I mean,
Yeah.
like, can you imagine Dean as your teacher?
You're how old are you, Dean?
I am 28, turning 29.
You're
in
young.
March.
I had to think about it for a second. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you're a young one. When all my teachers were freaking older, right?
Yeah, I mean, but that comes with its its advantages and disadvantages for
True.
sure.
True.
You relate with the kids a lot more, but they think they can get away with a little bit more since you're younger. So
Do you go old school? Like when you're in the lunchroom with all the rest of the teachers, do you got to wear a shirt and tie, or how do you dress? What's the dress code?
it's pretty casual. Like nothing too crazy, but like no one's out there wearing shorts or anything. But
Right.
you know, you got like a regular old pair of slacks and a button-up shirt. You're good to go.
There's a freaking way. See, I didn't know a guy that age would know the word slacks.
Right? Some loafers. Yeah, there you go. Crocker Art. That's right over there by Old Sacramento as well. Except you just got to walk over the top of over the I-5. Not a big deal.
If you were my teacher, I would give you I would give you the gears. I'd be like, oh, I don't have my little thing here. Oh, do I? Where's my little dude? Get a haircut. I'd be in the back giving you a hard time. Get a haircut, teach. Hey, mop top. Yeah.
Come on, Glenn. You're an asshole, weren't you?
man.
To those freaking teachers. You were an asshole, man.
I still am.
Oh, man.
Has anything changed in the last 45 years I'm not aware of? No, I really didn't know.
Eric, old
I
habits
didn't
die
know how
hard.
it changed, man. I didn't know how it changed, man. You know what? Dude, things have changed. So when I was a kid in school, Eric, you wouldn't see anybody wear a shirt and tie, nice, a suit, a school teacher wearing sneakers. Now that's the like cool thing. I'm like, I don't get it. But if I'm going to wear a shirt and tie, I'm not wearing sneakers. I'll tell you that.
Gotcha. I hear you.
I'm different. I'm old school.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a degree of professionalism, Eric. I don't want to wear Nikes with a 3-piece suit, dude. That's when to me, that's when the world went to hell.
When you started wearing sneakers with 3-piece suits.
That's when I watched them on like Giants post-game show, and I'm like, you guys in a blazer and tie, and you got a pair of white Nikes on. What the hell is that? Act professional. My dad would have a fit if I did that on television.
Would he say that's woeful?
Oh, he'd have a few more choice words than woeful. Dude, let's be honest. He would not be happy. My poor mother would. I didn't raise no person to wear that kind of outfit. Right, B? Oh, my poor parents.
Oh, my
Sometimes
God.
they're so proud of me, and other times I don't think they tell people that I'm their son. Yeah. Well, you're doing good, Dean. School teacher at your age, and good on you, buddy. Good on
Yeah,
you.
that's awesome. Yeah,
Hey, have you got any students who are Giants fans or baseball fans?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, and we like to sometimes chat over lunch to talk about what's going
There
on
you
in baseball.
go.
Usually, especially like at the beginning of the season, or at the beginning of the school year, rather. We're wrapping up the baseball season, and then come March, spring training starts happening, we start talking about that. One of them actually attended spring training this year, and he is a current A's fan. And so he went and actually I think one of them was actually brought on to be a bat boy for one of the games, so that was pretty cool.
Hey, Dallas. Really?
Yeah. So yeah, love to talk about those with those guys, and then they of course have a varsity baseball team as well. So I like to talk with them about that because they usually follow MLB and stuff
That
too.
is so cool. Eric, I never got to
Nice.
talk to my teachers about cool. Like, you just avoid
I
it.
never talk to teachers about sports.
No. No, that's weird. I was telling Eric earlier in the show there, I bought some Caitlin Chen cards, and they went up in value from like $30 in 1 week to like $140. They went up like $110 in 1 week. But with the good comes the bad. So I've been away up in Winnipeg with my daughter there. She just graduated from high school. She's the last one. So I get back and I'm opening up all my eBay purchases, right? Here's one I'm not so proud of. I just opened that in the mail today. I mean, that was not money well spent, Eric. Eric and I haven't done it. Dean, when we first started doing this show, every day we did Collector's Corner. I'd show 3 items that I received in the mail.
Oh,
what was the best item, Eric? What was the best item I've ever shown you? For me personally, it would probably be that 1867? Remember my card from the Civil War?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
like that
Long
one.
Street.
Yeah.
That one's pretty damn cool.
That was one of my favorites. What have I shown you? Oh, my Mickey Mantle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my Roger Maris.
Yeah, you showed your
Roger
Mantle and the
Maris
Maris. Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Those are put away. I don't keep those. Oh, dude.
Well, there we go. He's off to get the card.
Yeah, I got one in the mail today that I thought you'd like to see.
Oh, hell.
Seeing that Wade Junior card, I started thinking
real
about what
honest,
I'm doing on the Angels.
Bernice is here, so I can't tell you exactly how much I paid. A guy by the name of Frank Laporte. Have you ever heard of Frank Laporte?
Frank Laporte.
Yeah, it's kind of beat up in bad shape. It's the Sweet Caporal cigarette card of Frankie Laporte. See him?
Look at that. Old school right there. You're going back. Yeah,
1911, T205 before the T206 series, which is the most famous baseball series, T206.
Frankie Laporte.
There's Frankie.
Good old Frank Laporte.
Little dinged up, but
who did he play for?
Frank Laporte, the second St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
The St. Louis Americans.
The St. Louis Americans. Hey. Sounds like a minor league of some sort.
Or right? The Browns. Wait a second.
Oh, St. Louis Browns.
Okay,
oh, St. Louis Browns. That's who they were before they became the Cardinals. Yeah.
There you go. So I picked that one up. You're going to have to, next time, one of these nights, or it's an afternoon game, Dean, you're going to have to come over and see some of my stuff, man.
There you go.
Sure.
It's kind of world famous. I've got the largest Wilmer Flores collection in the world.
Ooh, okay.
Bats, uniforms.
You name it.
I've got almost every card ever made. The printing plates, the Topps and Panini used to make the cards, I've got his printing plates.
Mm.
Yeah, I've got it all.
Wow.
Start the presses. I'm going to run more. And then you got Robbie Dizzle. Robbie Dizzle's, you know who Robert is, right? Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie shows up at the game. He's always saying, I'm a friend of Glenn. He's your biggest fan. He's throwing my name out there. I don't think it'll get him very far.
Funny. That's funny.
Hey, it's a good fraternity. It's a real good. Oh, I'll be right back.
Oh, he
no. What's up, Shardall?
I would love to sing a song for you.
You're gonna sing a song.
Would you like me to sing "God Bless America"? God bless the USA.
No. The vote is in. The vote is in. You're supposed to sing "America" by Neil Diamond.
I don't want to sing.
It's easy to sing. It's an easy song.
God Bless the USA is more catchy.
No, that's not what the public wants. We got a democracy here. Come on.
I don't want to sing that God America song.
All right. Thanks, Chardall. We'll see you later. All right. There was the great Chardall. Would
Now
not
he's
come
gonna- now
on.
he's-
Will
now he's-
not listen. Chat.
Look at this. He kicked
He
him out.
is doing this to the chat. This
Now
is what
he's
he's doing. This is Chardall to the chat.
He's
See,
going to
that's
do that
right.
to you in about 30 seconds. You're the prick this week. You're the prick
Oh
this week.
no. Hey, I put a vote out there. The public voted. They want to hear Neil Diamond's America. Fuji donates another $2. Glenn, do you also have a lock of Wilmer's hair too?
No, if I could get one. I put that in one of those big, thick 1-inch screw downs. I'd have that, man. Oh, I found my thing a little too late for the show, but ladies and gentlemen, Chardall is in the house. Dude, the show has gone off the rails.
It has.
Yeah.
Hey, that's okay though. But hey, we put the vote out there. We said we want him to sing. I gave the choice. The choice was God Bless USA or Neil Diamond's America. And it's really easy to sing Neil Diamond's America. It's not that hard.
Oh, hold on. Oh, 11 o'clock.
Yep, damn close.
Bird song. I heard a bird
Yeah,
song.
you heard the cuckoo. Yep.
Here we go.
Straight from the Black Forest.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh, I must ask Eric again. I'm having more fun. I have more fun when we're not talking Giants baseball, to be honest with you. What say you? How's the things in the backyard? Are your koi fish okay? Every time
Fantastic.
I turn on ABC Channel 7, the news is like koi fish are being hunted by prowlers in your backyard all the time.
Really? What's that
They're
all about?
stealing them and selling them.
Really?
That's a thing. Watch the new ABC Channel 7. Do you get
Oh.
ABC 7 up your way?
No, that's all Bay Area. Yeah.
Oh,
We're not in the Bay Area.
Yeah. Yeah, they're stealing.
No.
How many did they steal last week, Bernice?
Stealing koi
They
fish?
sold them to a Mexican restaurant.
Get out of here, bastards. Oh, I'll shoot somebody. I'll be shooting somebody if they try to take our koi fish. I'll tell you that right now. 100%.
And when it gets warmer up your way, you get any rattlesnakes rolling around up there?
Never seen a rattlesnake. We've seen king snakes, seen gardener snakes, but no
No
rattlers.
rattlers, eh?
I'm surprised, to be honest with you, because we have, well, it used to be a field. Now it's freaking, they're leveling it all out, ready to build houses right behind our house. Not.
I was thinking the other day, I went for a walk my first couple of days here back in the Bay, and I was thinking, especially in SoCal, Eric, you're getting closer to Mexico, Southern California, warmer weather. And I thought, all those fires, I thought the rattlers, they'd be just finding to be in the city pretty soon.
Yeah, no, have never seen a rattler since we've been here since 2015. I haven't seen one rattler.
I prefer never to
Knock
see
on wood.
No, yeah, those are not fun to deal with. Like growing up in SoCal, I think there were like 3 occasions where we had rattlers just in the backyard.
Usually they're at they like rocky areas and all that stuff. And
gotta be
the thing
careful.
is we got a bunch of rocks in our backyard. Where our
yeah,
koi
yeah,
pond is,
same with my old
we have a
place.
bunch of moss rock all over. So it looks really nice.
Yeah. Well, Dean, when you go over the bridge over towards Sausalito, you can go hiking up on the hill right over the bridge here in the Bay. Yeah, they have signs everywhere over there. Watch for rattlers.
Yep.
Well, so that was the end. Bernice is like, you want to go hiking? No hiking for me.
Wow. Yeah, right.
Stay home with a Pepsi and watch TV today.
when I was stationed at Beale, they had a bunch of land out there, wild land. You could take trails. We saw a rattlesnake once out there, but every time I go for a walk, I always carry a big stick.
Yeah,
As
same.
long,
Do you walk softly?
yes, exactly. What you got to worry about is if they're slithering, you're good to go. It's when they're coiled up. You got to be like, oh, because that's when they can get after you. When they're slithering, they can't do nothing. They can't launch at you. So
there you go.
wait, where's Johnny? I haven't seen Johnny in forever, man. Johnny T16, where's he at?
Where's Marin?
Marin up north, up San
that's-
Francisco, up north.
Yeah, that's over the bridge. There you go.
Yeah, you got to wear chaps. Exactly. Basically, just for your shins.
Yep, makes sense.
Yep.
Oh, I think chaps. I thought you meant assless chaps. I DJ'd a show one day. Nobody would go, and I go, it's like $800 for 2 hours work. I said, I'm your guy. All the guys were dressed in assless chaps. I was like, what kind? What did you do? I said, that's it. Never working for you again.
Yeah, they're not talking about that.
It was a boat tour. Anyway.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Back to baseball. Dean. So big win today, Dean. Big win.
Yes, very.
Big win.
Probably their most complete win in a really long time.
Yeah, 7 runs, right? Look at that. 12 hits, 7 runs. Robbie Ray goes 9 innings, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, only 2 runs.
Probably their easiest, most breathable win they've had in quite a while.
Quite a long time. No, you're 100%.
If not the whole season.
Think
about it. Think about it. Eric hit everything. We had the hits, early runs, run support for your pitcher out of the gate.
They added on
bullpen. He went 9 innings. Dude, this thing was everything you wanted from your team outing. A team outing.
Yes.
Yeah. I think, again, looking at all of this, it really sort of reinforces this point. And we were talking about this before, do we still go after another hitter or do we go after another pitcher? And I'm kind of with, I think, Eric, you mentioned this too, and I'm with you on that. I think we need a third pitcher to really be behind Webb and Ray, because right now Roop is a coin flip. Verlander's hasn't been good. Birdsong hasn't been good. And if this team is going to A, make it to the playoffs, and B, be in line to do something in the playoffs, you need to have that kind of third starter that is consistently pretty solid. And I don't quite feel that way with Roop yet. And I don't think Birdsong is quite there yet.
Birdsong, put him in the bullpen, because I think right now he's fantastic for an inning or two.
I said it before. We didn't tolerate Hicks not getting through the second time through the lineup and giving up runs, and we should not be tolerating the same thing with Birdsong, because the 100%. Same thing is happening. He's getting to the 4th inning, second time through the lineup, and that's where things start to fall off the rails.
Yep.
And I do think that part of that was just that he started in the bullpen and kind of got acclimated to that spot, and then we moved him. He was doing okay to start off, but again, now I think he's starting to. He didn't play a full season last season either. So, we're testing his durability here too. So that's why, it would be really nice to have a third pitcher just back up Webb and Ray to really try to give some
number. Look,
because again, Adames is heating up, Devers is heating up, Ramos is continuing to be pretty good.
Chapman will come back.
Chapman is coming back. Schmidt is coming back.
And you trade for a bat.
Yeah, and you could trade for one more guy, and I think you put yourself in a pretty good position. Now, are we going to catch up to the Dodgers again? I don't really think that's really quite in the cards for us, especially with their pitching coming back. But we certainly are still, I think we're tied now with the Padres in the division, right?
I think so. I know we were half a game yesterday.
Yeah,
Did they lose today or did they win?
Not sure. Did they have a game today? I forget. But in either case, I feel like we're still
tied. They didn't have a game.
Fight of going 3-7 on this road series road trip so far, which is really pretty remarkable, all things considered. So anyway, but they gotta get 2 of 3 against the A's at least. They swept them last time, but that was at Oracle. So. And we've got.
Hey, Dean, it's been a while since I saw you at the park, so I haven't had a chance to kind of sit and talk baseball with you face to face. But Verlander, give me your thoughts.
Verlander, yeah, I mentioned this the last time I was on too, but I'm still thinking. It's almost like he's kind of blocking. He's kind of potentially blocking anybody else who could potentially come up.
There you go.
Not that I don't think we have anybody that's immediately there right now. We've tried Carson Seymour a couple games. He's had some good things, some bad things, but I don't think he's ready to be a starter yet. I don't think Wisenhunt is quite there yet. Again, he still needs to develop his secondary and tertiary pitches a little bit more. So Verlander being there. It does limit your rotation quite a bit. Now, I also mentioned this before. How far does he go through the rest of this season? odds are probably not the rest of the way. He's probably going to have to go on IL at least one more time if I had to bet. I think I feel like he's got to get a win here somewhere, but I think again it's going to need a night like tonight where everything kind of goes right for him to get that. And because the offense has not been that consistent, it's hard for him to get that. So I don't think he's been helped very much by our offense, but I don't think he's helped himself very much either. So
I don't think I agree with you, but as much as I don't like him, all right, and I didn't want him to sign here. I didn't want them to sign him. But if I like to call a spade, and I'll tell you, he's held us in games. We haven't given him run support either. So he hasn't been that. He hasn't been that. I'm not all the way over on that side either on him. He's not been that bad, but he hasn't been great either.
Right.
He's been very middle of the road, and I think you're getting what you expect to get out of a 40-some-odd pitcher, right, Eric?
Right. 42, yeah. And that's the thing. I want them to go out there and get a number 3. And because if Roop is your number 5, I'm good with that. Because look, if you want to go the rest of the way through, right, after the trade deadline, you're going to have 2 more months of baseball after the trade deadline. And if you're going to be in the running, you just can't go with 2 pitchers, right? You just can't. So
I agree, Eric.
So what you do, right? Put Birdsong in the bullpen. Go sign a starting pitcher. Then you have Webb, Ray, new number 3 pitcher, Verlander your number 4, and Rubis your number 5. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that is a solid starting rotation.
And that's what it's going to take. You can't go into the fall. You can't go into the home stretch, dog days of August into September, trying to get a playoff spot perhaps, and then into the playoffs, because it's like, Eric, I would call it making stone soup. You cannot have Roop go from as your number 5 pitcher, but we'll use him as a number 3.
Yeah. Can't do that.
We call that stone soup.
Again, but like you said, Eric, if we do get that starting rotation, I should probably rephrase. It's a solid starting lineup, but it also has a very strong front end, and that's the key. You need in when you're going to those postseason series, you need to have a strong front end. Otherwise, you're going to get knocked
You're
out
going to get in a
early.
short series. You need 3 pitchers.
Short series, we're pretty long. We're like there, dude. We look good in a short series.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. If you go get a number 3, we are looking good. And then the Giants just have to go get one bat. Again,
and you know what, guys? In a postseason, you're not even going to look at a 5th starter, are you?
I don't want a 5th starter.
You're not even looking at it.
We got a 5 star. We already got a 4 and a 5. We don't need another 4 and a 5. We need a number 3.
But in the postseason, you're not going to be worrying about who's starting as the 5th. You're going to roll 4 pitchers, dude.
Yeah, right. The fifth. You know where the 5th guy's going to go? He's going to go in the bullpen. That's what's going to happen. He's going to be a long guy if you freaking got to go rescue somebody. That's it.
Do you think they got the balls to do what they did with the Freak? Do you think you could end up seeing Buster go, all right, Verlander, you're going to be 5th, 6th inning guy, 1 inning?
In a playoff series, maybe, but not in the regular season.
In like a game 5 or a game 7, sure.
That's how they could use him.
I don't know because you're going to need it. Well, okay, in a 5-game series, you just need 3 pitchers, but in a 7-game, you need 4. So you're going to need Verlander as a starter. And if you get to the 7-game series,
well, it depends on. I mean, we still got. Who knows? Let's talk about it's
right.
Let's look at this the day after the trade deadline.
Correct. Now that's the thing. If the injuries you stay away from the injuries, you bring back Chapman, you bring back Schmidt, you go sign a bat, sign one pitcher, and call it good. Move Birdsong to your bullpen. Now your bullpen is that much stronger because I'd rather see Birdsong come out of the bullpen than Ryan Walker at this particular time.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Dean, don't let him fool you. Eric loves Birdsong. Seems like every time he goes to the ballpark, he's pitching.
Oh.
No,
I can't believe it, man.
I think Birdsong has good stuff. I think a lot of the difficulty is just the strategy of going through it the second time and the mentals of dealing with having runners on base, because he has not been good with runners on base.
Wait a sec. You can't put pressure. Everybody wants us to roll with this. We're winning. We're a winning team. We're 13 over 500. he could be a number 5. He can't be a number 3 or even a 4. He is a number 5. So you got a lot of number 5 quality on this team. That's why Eric's point, you got to get a better starter.
I'm right. Isn't the team better? Because Birdsong has shown that he's good for 1 or 2 innings. He's fantastic. So where can you excel as a 1 or a 2? I've said this on the show last night. Look, every guy who's in the bullpen started off their career as a starter somewhere. You don't get drafted, quote unquote, as a reliever. It's just that's where they wind up putting you, right? And there's a reason why. There's a reason why Hicks was a bullpen pitcher rather than a starter. We all saw it. We witnessed it firsthand as Giants fans. He just wasn't a starter. He would excel in the bullpen.
You think Walker's walking for lack of a better word, Walker is walking a tightrope?
Oh, dude, he's useless, man. He's useless. That's why I want Birdsong to go to the bullpen. You make the bullpen stronger as long as you sign that number 3 pitcher. You're improving the rotation and you're improving the bullpen with 100%. One move. With one move, you're improving the bullpen and the rotation.
100%, especially if they're committing to, as they're saying, going for it this season. Then you've got to make that move. Like, I understand if you weren't going for it, I understand trying to make Birdsong work as a starter because he's young. He still has a lot of room to grow, and he could certainly grow into a higher tier of pitcher as he develops. But if you're going to try and compete now, then you got to do what you can to make that work. And if that's putting Birdsong in the bullpen, which has proven to have worked, then that is the move that they certainly should make and replace him with that 3-hole.
Dude, that's awesome. 2 birds with 1 stone, man.
There you go. There you go.
You know what? I'm slacking. I'm absolutely freaking slacking. I can't believe I didn't do this.
You know, I was looking at a couple games today, Eric. You know who are a couple of acquisitions I'd like to see? And we all have some guys, right? Guys you can afford. I like what I see from Benintendi of the White Sox.
Benintendi? Benny Biceps?
Like what I see from him. And the other guy who I think is totally underrated, Eric, is the guy, and he's not even playing every day with is it Colorado? Jeez, let me look up
McMahon?
No.
Brandon Doyle? No, he plays every day.
Wait a second. I have him on my fantasy roster. I'll look him up. And you know who else is playing well? I know it's kind of off topic here, but Colorado has a nice second baseman right now.
Tyro?
We won't get him.
We just got rid of him.
Tyro got so screwed.
Hunter Goodman is awesome. I got him on my fantasy. I like him.
Benintendi is one that I think they should go and get. And the other guy they should go and get, Eric, is Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak.
I like
Moniak is pretty good.
71 games, most of which he's coming off the bench. So that's not at bats. 28 runs, 29 RBIs, 12 home runs, and a few 3 stolen bases thrown in.
Wow. What's he bat, from the right or the left?
He's a left-handed bat.
Lefty. See, the Giants got a lot of lefties. That's the only thing. I don't know.
I like him.
Yeah. I mean, because you also got Ryan O'Hearn out there. A lot of talk about that. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see what the Giants do.
Or if you're like some guys in our chat, hey, let's just go get James Wood, Eric.
Oh my God, that guy.
Dude, some of my guys in the people wonder why I've got like a 300-point lead in the fantasy league. Dude, he's raking for me. He's getting double digits every day.
Yeah, he's pretty damn good.
Al Raleigh is getting double digits for me every day.
Oh, did you see Bobby Witt Jr. do a little Houdini on Cal Raleigh today at home plate?
No.
Oh, it was great coming in.
Yeah, that was
beautiful throw. Cal Raleigh had it, came back to tag him, and freaking, I don't know how he did it. Bobby Witt avoids the tag, touches home plate, safe. It was awesome. Awesome.
I'm not going to worry about. Here's a case of. You want to pump up our catcher, dude. So they pull a fast one on him. I'll take his 35 home runs every day, dude.
Yeah, he's freaking crushing it.
There's a question I want to throw at Dean, if I may, Eric. I asked Eric, we briefly talk about it. We talk about it a lot, but tonight I asked Eric, in a nutshell, how far do you continue to go with a catcher who now is having trouble defensively, it seems, who just can't hit? Do you go, well, he's our guy. How long is he your guy until you go, wait a second, we can do better. We need to do better.
Yeah, totally. I mean, when it comes to Bailey, right? The metric that I look at a lot with defensive metrics for catchers is defensive run saves, and he is still a very good defensive catcher by that metric, even with like some of the errors that he's been having recently.
Yeah, how is he in catching the ball statistics?
Yeah. In terms of just like his regular fielding,
right.
Like he saved a lot by his pop time and his framing, which does pull him to be a very strong defensive catcher. Now, again, that would be great if it was attached to a catcher that could hit for regular batting average, like a league average bat.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he cannot do that at the moment. He's still batting around 195 at the moment. So, again, I think Bailey would make for a really good backup.
Yes, that's what he is. Let's be honest. He's a good backup. Fuji donates another $2. Says the Nats got good prospects and players. James Woods, Mackenzie Gore, to name a few. Yeah, man, they made out like bandits with that Soto trade.
You know what I'm starting to feel like with Bailey? Bailey is really like our Bart. People liked Bart. Bart didn't get enough playing time, and we didn't get to see what he was. And you know what? He goes to Pittsburgh. Everybody saw what he is. Again, I think a lot of Giant fans overvalue their players.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this garners a lot more. I don't hear any of the networks talk about it, the radio. I think it garners more talk about where is the fine line between, okay, he helps us and we can do better.
Yep.
Yeah.
Glenn Eddy saying the same thing that you've been saying. His body language in both the plate and behind is not promising at all. He's been gifted what he has because of his framing, not the end all be all. Exactly. Like you said, pop time, framing. That's the only thing that has given him his quote unquote shine, because everything else is not that good. It just really isn't.
I've only had a chance to see him on TV recently. I'll be back at the ballpark next weekend. I'm really looking forward to that. I guess when are we home again? Starting Monday, Tuesday, right? All right, I'll be at the ballpark Tuesday. We got the Phillies coming in. I'll be over at the Phillies.
Yeah.
Yep,
after the A series is a day off, and then the Phillies come to town.
Dean, I'm going to be back living in my perch up there up along the third base line. But when I see him on TV, maybe it looks different when you're at the ballpark. I know where your view is, how you watch him. He just looks like he's just, what are some of the words I've used on the show, Eric? Just nonchalant, lackadaisical. He doesn't want to be there. Just like it's ballet class. He had a big base hit last night, Eric. Drove in a run. He lined one up, and it wasn't much of a line shot.
Two of them, yeah.
He had a line shot over second base late in yesterday's game. And even that, the swing was just like, I said, what is it about? He's got a weak swing.
No, yeah. Bailey's at bat don't look good.
I'm wrong. The Phillies, it's still, the day off isn't until freaking Thursday.
So we got Monday.
A's, then on Monday, you got the Phillies coming into town.
Yeah, I'll be rolling in for those. The Valkyrie are on the road. So I'm going to be going baseball, basketball, baseball. It's good to be back in the Bay. Good to be back in the Bay. Oh, sports. I love it.
Nice.
And I told Eric, when I do the show and I'm in Winnipeg, I don't know if it's absence. The old saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah.
I feel so much more engaged when I'm doing the show now with Eric. Because like the ball, I can look out the window and see the ballpark, and I'm closer to the action. I feel closer.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. So, Dean,
yeah.
Who is the first Giant to hit a home run in Sutter Health?
Ooh.
Eric, I'm with you on the Devers train, honestly.
That's right. You're with me on the Devers train.
Boy.
That shit gets me so pumped up. That music, it gets the juices flowing, man.
Oh, and so we don't get in trouble. Thank you to what do we call it? Thank you to Rogers Sportsnet, Nesson, Bally Sports, and the Yes Network New York. They get their
Fair enough.
They get their props. I don't know what
Fair enough.
Compliments of, courtesy of. There you go, courtesy of.
There you go. Yeah.
Lots of great highlights there. A couple of look at those bombs. Wait till he gets on a roll.
I know. It's coming. It's coming for the San Francisco Giants, dude, and I can't wait.
Yeah, there definitely have been some at-bats on this road trip that have been questionable, but overall, I feel like he's been getting better at-bats. He's been getting a little bit more or at least as comfortable as he can get while nursing that groin injury.
Yeah, the groin injury. Yep.
But people were up in arms when he wasn't producing immediately and was striking out a little bit more. And it's like,
let him breathe.
You've got him across the country to face pitchers that he's never barely faces in his career. He's gonna need some time to get fully on board, and I see it. I see the approach. The approach has been pretty good. He'll be fine. I am not worried. He's gonna
be fine. He is not the problem, right? You want to see more? Don't get me wrong, but give him some time, like you said, and I've said it on the show. He went as far east to about as far west as you can possibly go in the United States.
That's right.
He's freaking played his whole career in Boston. So give him some time. Come on, let's go. Come on.
You think you and I were a little out of bounds last week, Eric? We were both pretty sour. The sky was falling. We were not happy. You were like, if they lose tomorrow, I'm coming in here wild, and I'm wild anyway. Maybe it was a bad week, Eric.
Could have been a bad week. Fuji donates out of $2. Says thoughts on Giants picking up Bob Melvin's contract. Hey, this is what Buster Posey wants to do. He's fallen on the sword, so to speak, and he's backing it up, and he's showing leadership. So if he believes in the guy, then have at it. For me personally, I would have waited to the end of the year. What's it matter whether it's now or whether it's at the end of the year, really, right? I mean, as long as they're having that dialogue back and forth between manager and Pobo, it could have waited, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I haven't liked some of the decisions he had. And look, who am I? I'm just a fan. And right?
All the wins make you forget about the losses. But I just said, Eric,
you still got to think about him.
I said to Eric last night, I said something to the effect of, I just thought the timing could have been a little different. You don't want to show like you're in a panic mode. Oh, we're going to sign him. And it kind of shut up the detractors. I think that I agree with Eric. It could have waited. I think this might have been was this an optics move of sorts, Eric?
That's
maybe
what I'm kind of feeling, Glenn. It felt to me like it was kind of like a show of, oh yeah,
I'm behind my guys.
Yeah, we're standing by Bob, and like again, I still stick by we did it earlier in the year, kind of like our initial grades of Bob Melvin throughout the season. And I still have him at kind of like a B-ish manager. There's some things about him that I like, but there's a lot of things about him that are just like, I wouldn't have done that. Especially with bullpen management and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But I think we could do better, but I think we also could do far worse.
Good point.
And to some respects, you guys, what are your thoughts on this? Just the fact that we're at this stage of the season, we're a month out from this is a weird time. It's just a weird timing for me. We're a month away from the trade deadline. A week ago, we were 12 games over 500. The other day, we were 4 games over 500. Then you extend him. What say you guys if we, and let's hope, fingers and toes crossed, if we go on a stretch now and we finish the season and I go, Eric, how did we end up 17 games below 500? And you go, well, we got the manager coming back. It just is a weird. And Buster's putting himself on the line here.
Hey, let him. Hey, look. That's fine. That's his prerogative. And it's,
if it goes to shit,
he's going to have to answer for it.
He's going to have to answer for this decision. Another one.
Yeah, and I think he's willing to do that. So that's fine. That's good, man. He's showing some leadership, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine.
Lou
with that.
always says, I don't know if he's got balls. This is kind of ballsy.
I'll say this: when I saw that Posey was being signed on as Pobo at the end of last season, and throughout the offseason, of course, we got Chapman locked up, we got Adames locked up, but otherwise we had a relatively quiet offseason. And in that respect, when I saw that and we went into spring training with more or less a pretty similar roster, I was thinking, okay, it's Posey's first year. They're going to really ease him into the role, not make a ton of big moves. I don't think this is going to be like a particularly exciting year for the Giants because they're just going to kind of sort of ease him in and sort of figure out where they're at with all of their and where they decide to go from there.
We all did.
But instead, they've made some pretty big moves, and it's felt very uncharacteristic of the last few years. It's early to say whether or not it's going to actually work out, but I like the aggressive approach. Of course, for as long as it's working, we'll see how that goes. But I think it's a nice shift in philosophy that I feel as fans we're a lot more appreciative of than before when we were just kind of towing the line consistently.
That's fair.
So Dean and I will be doing date night next week, right, Dean? You pick a game. I'm sure I'll be there every night, but you let me know when you're going to be at the game. Text me.
Yeah, totally.
I'll be there all week. I'm looking forward to this homestand. It's been a while for me. Eric's going to be there Sunday. We're going to have to reach out to Dan. If I go to the game, obviously with you say it's it's an evening game. We won't be participating in the hot corner.
Yeah, we won't be. Yeah. There will be no hot corner on Sunday.
I'm sure
we'll
Dan
just have to let them know. Yeah, I'll let Dan know. And there will be no hot corner.
I'd rather have a date night with Dean than I have to do that date night. I was fucking sure. Denise is under the weather. It's a school night, as you know, Dean. So I'm getting out of here. Eric, you want to stick around or wrap it up?
I'm wrapping it up. Dean,
free.
Remember to send an email, and I'll get your contact information.
Yeah, I'll get that on. I'll get on that right now.
Right on.
See you next week,
Dean.
buddy.
All right. Take care, y'all.
I'm bringing my scorebook. You're going to teach me how to properly score again.
Yes, Glenn. I will teach you. I will take you under my wing, and I'll.
There you go.
Nice. There you go.
Awesome. Nice. All right. Thanks.
That'll be a better date night. That's a date night. You got your buddy Dean. We'd score the game. I'm going to have an eraser so I can make some changes. It's Chardonnay.
Absolutely.
God. Okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah, hold on real quick before I get out of here. I'll do this again tomorrow too.
Sure.
It's 4th of damn July, right? Come on. Let's do this. Where is it at? Where's the one I want? Let's go. That was awesome, by the way. That was freaking awesome. Enjoyed that time. I used to do that every damn summer. Glenn, when I was a kid, every summer, man, it was like every damn weekend during the summer, we were going to an air show. So that was.
I was going to ask you. When I was a kid, it seemed like the air show was big. You know what? The world
used to be huge.
Kids are now into video games.
I know,
dude. When I could go to a good tractor pull or the air show, that was like getting out of the house. Kids were going to the air show. Dude, you'd see the Blue Angels or the Canadian Angel. Oh, dude, that was. I don't know. Kids today don't have the same outdoor experience that we had.
Exactly. Oh, someone's talking about power. You want to see some more America? Let's see some more America.
I hear it coming.
I get goosebumps. I get goosebumps every time. Every time.
Put your hat away. Attaboy. I even saw the American flag waving on that one, Eric.
Yeah, he was. If I'm not mistaken, I think he also had the California flag, the American and the California flag sitting on.
There you go.
Oh,
come on, Eric. We're going to try to keep it going, make it 3 in a row.
Let's try. All we can do is ask. Verlander's on the mound, so
maybe fireworks one way or the other.
Might be. It might be.
You never know. It could
never
be
know.
1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. I don't know.
Could be. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night,
Eric.
Woo!
Happy.
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.